안녕하세요. Hi, hello guys. Up to now, you know that in Korea, we have two types of numbers, right? Sino-Korean numbers and native Korean numbers. Then in order to use those numbers properly, you should know one more thing, that is counters or counting unit. What is counting unit? I'm going to tell you. In English, there are five apples, let's say. Then in Korean, we say five is 다섯 in native Korean numbers. Apple means 사과. 사과 다섯. In English, only five apples, but in Korean, 사과 다섯, and then we add unit 개. This is counting unit입니다. This is what we call counting unit. Before I move on, I want to emphasize the order. In English, you put numbers first and noun, but we put noun first and numbers and then counting unit. And one more thing, counting units are different. Counting units are different according to the item, according to the things that you want to count. For example, in terms of 사과, we use 개, but in terms of animals, we use first five dogs. Dog is 개, five is 다섯, 다섯 마리. Can you see? 자, 개 first, 다섯, and then 마리. 개, 다섯, 마리. 괜찮습니까? So you have to remember that in Korean we have counting units. So you have to add the counting unit. However, according to the item that you count, the unit is different. So each time, whenever you encounter a new unit, then you have to memorize. But the thing is here, and then I want to emphasize what about the order of words, different between English and Korean. 자, 그런데 one more thing that you have to remember is what? In case of counting, when you count the amount and quantity, usually goes with the native Korean numbers. Native Korean numbers. Then native Korean numbers, how to put, as you just saw, how? Noun, number, and unit. Just you put in this order, that's all. However, in case of from 하나 to net, the native Korean numbers they different. So in case of from 하나 to net, we never say 하나개, we say 한개. Never say 둘개, we say 두개. Never say 셋 개, we say 세 개, 3 items. Never say 넷 개, we say 네 개. The other native Korean numbers are all okay. Only pay attention to this one. What about then? In this case, this one is number plus 열 하나. But when you use this number with the counter, and this is 하나 is an exception, so you have to say 열한개, 열한개. Okay? 자, 갑니다. 자, I will show you a couple of units that you may want to know. 자, in case of person, we use 명. In case of animals, we use 마리. In case of the items that you see around you, objects, we say 개 usually, but among the items, book, we say 관. And what about 연필? Like 연필 items thin and long, 연필 and umbrella, we say the unit is 자루. And in case of DVD, movie DVD or music album DVD, more like this, we say 장. So it will be great if you remember these counters. So I showed you counters goes with native Korean numbers, but there are also counters go with the Sino-Korean numbers. I told you Sino-Korean numbers and native Korean numbers, the basic difference is native Korean numbers we use to say in express an amount of or quantity of items, and Sino-Korean numbers name something, but not always. So counters also go with the native Sino-Korean numbers that you want to know. This one, school year, 학년. So freshman. In case of freshman, we say 1학년. In case of sophomore, 2학년. 자, lesson 1, lesson 2, like that. We say 1과, 2과. Just the title of the chapter or lesson입니다. In case of date, this is the goes with the month. This is goes with what? Day. 그래서 what about when you say today is March 15th. 자, 그래서 in this case 3월 5일. In case of money, Korean currency is 1, US dollar is 불과 달러. We use what about Sino-Korean numbers? What about 예를 들어서 2달러, 2불, 2,000원. Okay, so each time when you encounter the counters, remember which number goes with the count together. And one more example. In case of time, 시간, we use both numbers. How? What? 7시 10분이에요. This is 7시 10분. As you see, 7 is native Korean numbers and 10 is Sino-Korean numbers. So this is the unit of hour. I mean the time, and then this is the unit of 분입니다. 그래서 seventh hour, 일곱 번째 hour is weird. And so 7:10 we call 7시 10분. Remember. Each time when you encounter new counters, then you have to remember together with which number goes with the counter. And then I put everything here. And one more thing that you remember is native Korean numbers. 한두 세네, in addition to from 1 to 4, 20, also 20. 그래서 when you talk about if you are let's say you are 20 years old, then 20 is 20, and then counter for age is 살. So this one we don't say 20살, we say 20살. 괜찮습니까? 오케이, 여기까지 감사합니다.